Hi everyone, welcome back to What the Venture. In our latest videos, we've been doing a ton of bodywork on our VW van. After a summer full of welding, Bondo, and fiberglass, we are finally at the stage of being able to paint our campervan with a roller. Join us on today's journey as we reveal our Westphalia's new color and explain what you need and how much you'll spend on this cheap DIY project. This is just the beginning of our van conversion.
Good morning. Oh, good morning.
So first things first is you need your supplies. We have 400 wet dry sandpaper. This is for our first step, which we'll get into after. We also have these miniature rollers. Yep, these are for like little tight spots that you can't get to with the big rollers. And they're foam, because that's what you have to use when you're rolling on paint. Foam. The other stuff gives you lint problems.
Lint problems.
We also have these foam brushes for little areas that also need attending to that you can't reach with the bigger rollers or the medium-sized rollers. They're also foam, so those will be helpful, I think. Here's the big foam rollers that I was talking about. They have little splits in them so that they can...
Let's see the split.
They have little splits in them. I don't know if you can see that.
Sort of.
So that like when you're rolling it, it can get all the little bumps and grooves, I guess. Foam rollers. Of course, you need all your foam roller handles. Ow! You need those. You're gonna also need some paint trays for paint.
Nice clear paint trays.
I'm sure you're aware that they're for paint, but get the cheap ones because why not? You're gonna need some tape. This is a crucial step. Frank gives good gloving. You need these.
Canadian Tire brand.
You need the Frank ones because they just help morale.
Because the bus is all about good gloving.
So you're also gonna need paint. We got the ALK 200. So we got this because we got like a custom paint color. So you can't get this on the shelf, but you could use Rust-Oleum or Tremclad or whatever you want, like from a Canadian Tire or Home Depot or whatever. You can use that stuff that's on the shelf as well, but we got this because we wanted the color. So you'll see what the color is soon. Step 2. Step 3.
Next up is taping.
Alright, now that the boring part's done, it's time to reveal our paint color. So, you ready, Scott? Drum roll, please.
Oh god. I don't want to tip. Very expensive can of paint.
Yeah. Oh, and there's our paint color, guys. I know you've been waiting for this since day one. So there you go. So I don't know what step that we're on, 5 or 6 maybe. But most important part is taping off the van, because you do not want like paint on the trim, like the weather stripping around your windows. You don't want it on your windows. It will just make your job last a lot longer, put you back like a week or 2 of like touch-ups. So do a really good job on this part so that this part is really easy and fun. Hopefully it's fun and not stressful. Right, Scott?
Right.
So let's get to it and prep our rollers, fill our trays, and start painting. Scott's a little stressed out, aren't you, Scott?
Yeah, just a little. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh,
Okay.
that's a good start.
Okay.
That's a good start. Just give her a go wipe. Yep. Look at that blue.
You want to get the lid for me?
Where's the lid?
It's on the ground. I do not want this to spill.
So what's the trick here, Scott?
You want to soak it, or you don't want to soak the sponge. You want it just so it's just wet enough that when you press down, it leaves a bit of paint behind it. It doesn't like seep out.
This is the first ever paint.
Ready?
I think so. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's a really nice color. I love it.
Ready?
Yeah, pick a direction and always do it in that direction. Wow. Oh, it's dripping.
Yeah, I see that. It's on the bumper. That's okay. Can't change it now.
Nope. Wow. So as you roll it on, it does come out bumpy, but as it dries, it smooths itself out.
That's what we were told anyway.
That's what we were told, yeah. This is our first time ever doing this, so we're learning when you guys are learning. So as you can see, Scott has already whipped out the little sponge brushes, those little guys, to get all like the small cracks that you can't get. And then we also got these little rollers to get the smaller spots as well. And I don't know, this foam feels sturdier, so I feel like it's gonna hold up better than the bigger foam brush that we had with all the like cuts in it. It was falling apart on us. So hopefully this works better, but let's see. So what I've learned so far is that when this is slightly dry, it makes these like webby things. Not sure what that is. I think it's a reaction of the paint and the foam. But I realized if you keep it a little bit more like wet with paint, it doesn't happen. So that's what I've learned so far, and now you know.
We're here to make the mistakes so you don't have to.
So make sure you change these often because they don't last very long and they will get foam bits on your paint. So just be aware of that. Buy a lot of them.
They do come in packs of 10, so that's an indication.
Yeah. Alright, I'm already on my third roller. It's good that we have a lot, but I think it looks pretty spiffy, if you ask me. I think I need new gloves.
What was that noise?
Look at it. My hands are like stuck together. This color looks amazing. I am so happy right now. My goodness! See, this is what I mean by these don't last very long. They just like fall apart and they leave little fluffs on your car, which is not okay. It's not okay.
Well, I think that went pretty well.
Yeah, me too. That's the first coat, and it went on like really well. So I think we only have to do one more coat. Like sometimes people have to do like 1 to like 7 coats depending on what color of paint you have and depending on how it goes on your primer. So we got lucky, and I think we only have to do one more coat. So what we have to do now is wait 6 hours for it to dry, and then generally if you have like imperfections that you want to smooth out, you would wet dry again like we did in the first step.
Wet sand.
Wet sand, sorry.
Dry.
Wet dry. We, like in the first step, we wet sanded, and we would have to do that again if we wanted to or if we need to correct anything. So now it's just a waiting game. Wait 6 hours, put it on our second coat, and then we should be good.
What did you find easiest about it?
What did I find easiest? Like, I think the bigger surface areas were easier because you can just use the roller and everything. I find like the little crevices and everything really kind of difficult because you have to use like a little paintbrush and dab it, and it just takes longer, but it's not hard.
Yeah, you get done. You get there.
Yeah.
It also it surprised me at how quickly it dried.
Yeah.
So maybe because we're outside and it's a little windy, I don't know.
And it's kind of warmer today too. And they do say if your vehicle body is warmer, the paint will dry quicker.
So yeah, it got tacky within about 20 minutes. So by the time you were done one side, the other side was pretty much done. And if you have to go over it again, it started to form little drips.
Yeah.
So make sure you get the entire surface in one go and don't come back and try and touch up little spots.
Right.
Because you'll see the difference.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess we'll go eat some dinner, and we'll see you in 6 hours. Bye. All right, so we put on 2 coats.
I think it looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good.
Nice.
But we're not sure if we're going to do a 3rd coat or not yet because it's getting dark. And so we're going to look at what it looks like in the morning, see if we need to do a 3rd coat, and then give you guys a big reveal. So good night. We'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. What's up?
Good morning, everybody. So we've had some time to look at the bus again, and so we did 2 coats yesterday. I think that we do need a 3rd coat.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, but a 3rd coat will just make it look that much better.
Yeah, there's just some imperfections that they just need smoothed out by using wet sanding, like we did in the first step. So we're going to wet sand those, smooth them out, and then reapply our 3rd coat.
But first,
coffee first.
Camera.
But after, yeah, that's what we're doing. So yeah, that's what today's all about. And then hopefully that's our last coat, and we're able to put everything back on, like the headlights and all that. So I'm excited for that.
We've got our wet sandpaper, our wet dry sandpaper, 400 grit. Now we're gonna do some wet sanding.
Yeah! Oh my god. And while Scott's wet sanding and wiping off the bus, I'm going to get everything out for the paint.
All right, everybody, we put on our last coat. Are you ready for the big reveal?
Yeah.
Are you ready for the big reveal?
Are you ready, Charlie? Are you ready? All right.
You ready?
Here's the big reveal.
Don't he look so good?
That's 3 coats. 3 coats. And it looks beautiful. It's an awesome color. It's called West Coast Waters. West Coast Ocean or West Coast Waters, something like that. Look at that. That's 3 coats and we're done.
Nice.
We got the headlights in. We got everything on. We left the paint on because, well, no, not the paint.
The paper.
We left the paper on because the paint's still a little bit tacky, so we don't want to take it off just yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's Wilbur.
Oh, looks good.
Scott had to go to work, so I'll close off the vlog with you guys. Thanks so much for watching our do-it-yourself camper van painting tutorial. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. If you liked our video and would like to support us, go to whattheventure.ca. Here you will find our custom van life inspired designs available for purchase.